Norway's greatest night. Haaland knocks out Brazil with a stunning late double. Historic World Cup shock. In one of the most stunning upsets of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, Norway defeated five-time champions Brazil 2-1 in the round of 16, ending the Seleção's title hopes and sending the Scandinavian nation into uncharted territory. For much of the match, Brazil appeared to be in control. The South Americans created chances, dominated possession in spells, and looked capable of eventually breaking down a disciplined Norwegian defense. But football's biggest tournaments are often decided by moments, and Norway had the player capable of delivering them, Erling Haaland. The Manchester City striker struck twice in the closing stages of the game, turning a tense contest into a historic Norwegian victory. His first goal arrived in the 79th minute, when he rose above the Brazilian defense to power home a header. The breakthrough stunned the crowd and injected belief into a Norwegian side that had defended resolutely all evening. As Brazil pushed forward in search of an equalizer, Norway struck again. In the 90th minute, Haaland received the ball near the edge of the area and unleashed a clinical finish that flew beyond the reach of the goalkeeper, effectively sealing the result. The goal sparked wild celebrations among Norwegian players and fans, who sensed they were witnessing the greatest night in their nation's football history. Brazil's missed opportunities. Brazil will look back at several missed chances with deep frustration. Early in the match, they were awarded a penalty after a VAR review, but Bruno Guimaraes saw his spot kick saved by Norwegian goalkeeper Erling Haaland. That save proved pivotal, keeping the score level and giving Norway confidence. Brazil also created other promising openings, but their finishing lacked the sharpness expected from a team filled with attacking talent. Despite enjoying more of the ball and generating dangerous situations, they struggled to convert pressure into goals. Neymar's late consolation. Veteran star Neymar entered the match in the second half as Brazil searched for inspiration. Deep into stoppage time, the Brazilians earned another penalty, and Neymar calmly converted to reduce the deficit to 2-1. The goal briefly raised hopes of an improbable comeback, but there was not enough time left. Moments later, the final whistle confirmed Brazil's elimination. A historic night for Norway. For Norway, the victory represents a landmark achievement. The nation had never before reached the World Cup quarterfinals, and defeating Brazil on the sport's biggest stage instantly becomes one of the most celebrated results in Norwegian football history. Haaland's performance elevated him further in the tournament's Golden Boot race, with his brace taking his tally to 7 goals. More importantly, he delivered when the stakes were highest, proving once again why he is considered one of the world's elite forwards. Questions for Brazil. Brazil's exit will trigger serious reflection. The team entered the tournament with expectations of ending a long wait for a 6th world title, but instead suffered their earliest World Cup elimination in decades. The defeat also continued a troubling pattern of knockout stage losses against European opposition. Head coach Carlo Ancelotti now faces questions about the team's tactical approach, midfield balance, and ability to convert dominance into decisive results. What comes next? Norway advances to the quarterfinals with confidence soaring and belief growing that their remarkable run may not be over. Brazil, meanwhile, leaves the tournament with disappointment, wondering how a match they seemed capable of controlling slipped away in the final minutes. Match summary. Brazil 1-2 Norway. Norway stunned Brazil in the 2026 World Cup round of 16 thanks to 2 late goals from Erling Haaland. Brazil missed an early penalty through Bruno Guimaraes, while Neymar scored a stoppage-time spot kick that proved only a consolation. The victory sends Norway into the quarterfinals for the first time in its history and marks one of the biggest upsets of the tournament. I prefer this response. If you enjoy staying updated with the latest stories and trending news, please consider subscribing to Trendscope. Your support helps us bring you more content every day. Thank you.